Happy Monday.
Happy fucking Monday.
Oh God, it's episode 132. Up in this bitch.
Up on this motherfucker.
Hope you're having a lovely week.
How are you keeping the day, Colin?
How am I keeping?
Yes.
Fucking look at me.
Yeah. You're a skinny bitch. You are.
No, I'm joking. That's from Chopper. Did you ever see the movie Chopper?
No.
And he's like, right, Neville, how you doing? He goes, how am I doing? Have a fucking gaze. And he's got about 50 chains on. Why'd you start doing that? How you keeping? Fucking look at me. Thriving.
I know you're losing weight at a concerning rate.
I'm not.
It's freaking me out, and I have never been fatter.
No, I'm losing some weight slowly.
And you look good, man.
I feel the same. The only difference is sometimes I put on a t-shirt that I was maybe couching that t-shirt for a minute, put it on and go like, oh, not so bad anymore.
I'm having the exact opposite. I'm putting on t-shirts being like, them fucking bastards at that laundrette is shrinking my clothes. It's just I've got fatter. Literally put on a t-shirt the other day and I was like, fucking them bastards at Super Socks. They fucked up all my t-shirts. I've just got tits.
You're in the prime of your life. It's fine.
No, well, thank God for my height.
I'm not in the prime of my life.
Thank God for my height, because if I was a couple of foot shorter, I would be a meatball.
Yeah.
I'd be an absolute meatball.
Yeah, I was saying to you about ordering a cheap pair of jeans off ASOS. You know, because everyone else, like Niall over there, he's got the straight sort of trousers on with the turn-ups and all. And, you know, I was thinking maybe I could pull that leg off. Wrong.
It happens to every man.
Absolute dumpster.
Now you know how I feel with hats.
Little dumpy man.
Yeah.
Man, my body's too long. Long torso.
You'd be a good swimmer.
I am a fucking good swimmer.
Michael Phelps.
I'm pretty good swimmer too.
I'd say like a duck to water, I'd say.
Yeah, I literally, you know, if you look at the build of a sea lion, that's me. Long, fat body, tiny wee flippers at the back, wee bodily hanging down. That's me. But I got a cheap pair of MJ. Here's the problem. We've talked about this before. Big thigh tapering off like a Shetland pony. You put a pair of straight jeans on that. Absolute grill master dam mode.
Yeah.
Not in a cool way either.
I had
Fat
a thing
legs.
there the other day. Old Bobby came around to the house and we were getting ready to go get a sandwich. And I put my trousers on
Yeah, my flies down here.
and did the actual, like, you know, girl of a boonda fucking like trouser like that there, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, body and bricked. Body fully bricked gonna come.
Oh God, gonna come.
All Canadians, I never noticed the Canadian accent until I started hanging out with a bunch of them. And because whenever, you know, you're younger, you just think, Canadian American sounds the same. It's the same way they do with us. Fucking, what are you, Scottish?
Yeah.
You know, they all think it sounds the same. The Canadian accent is so naturally funny. You know?
Oh, it's dry.
Like all them lads are quite, you know, they all just speak very funny.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone sounds like Tom Green.
Yeah. A lot of norms, a lot of like that kind of the inflection of the tone and all. Like it is very funny to listen to.
Yeah. It'd be so cool. Well, I suppose you know, Irish comedians benefit from the same thing.
100%.
Not the ones from up here.
Yeah.
The real Irish ones from down south.
Yes.
Who wouldn't even consider us Irish comedians.
Yes. The fiddly diddly tears.
The fiddly diddlies. The old Guinness jumper fucking, you know what I mean?
The old top of the mornings.
The creamy boys. The
creamy boys.
The creamy boys down there being like, what's it like up there?
And don't you take thick with that either, because every time we do a gig down there, there's some sort of job with us being Nordics.
I know. You always get someone going like, oh yeah, you know, doing the bad accent.
Yeah.
And you're like, fucking spice bag, you fucking.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Man, Americans cannot stop doing my accent back to me. And I tell you what, you know, guess how many I've heard that's good? 0. Yeah.
Nobody's got close?
Nobody. It's all Jamaican.
Really?
It's all Jamaican.
We're going top of the morning.
Yeah, 100%.
I like when Michael is talking and he'll just say your name the way you say your name. Arn.
Yeah.
It's great.
But it doesn't sound right.
It doesn't.
Like, he said it a few times now where I'm like, Michael, just go back to call me Aaron, because whatever the fuck that is just sounds like a stroke.
Yeah. When I'm with you, I'll know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Without going like, Arn. Arn. Fuck it.
But it's funny because he must have spread that to a couple of people that I'm close with, where he's just like, oh yeah, no, well, his name's not actually Aaron, it's actually pronounced Arn. And I've noticed now, week by week, more people are calling me that.
You should go, Michael. That's the way I say it, and that's not even the way you say it.
Well, you said Arn.
Arn.
It's a fucked up name. It's a fucked up name.
Do you ever call him like Mickey or anything for the crack?
No, he hates Mike though. Don't call him Mike.
You see, Eddie keeps talking about this new baby that's coming. That's a boy. We know that already. And he'll be like, he'll wake up in the morning and be like, I've got a good name. Mike. That's what he was thinking about all night.
Yeah.
Mike. And then you're like, okay.
Mike Geddis.
Terrible. Terrible name.
No, it could be all right.
Mike.
Mike Geddis.
Mike, like.
Mike Geddis.
Okay, he's very cutie. What's his name? Mike.
Well, it's a name you'd have to grow into for sure.
Yeah.
You can't. A baby doesn't look right with most names. It takes until they're kind of.
Yeah, you got to pay for it either way. You give them the cutesy name, then they're an adult with a cutesy name.
Rupert.
Or you give them
Rupert is a name you have to grow into. Myra. That's a grower name.
Myra?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
It's a Betty name.
A Betty name?
Yeah.
That's all in at the minute.
Betty names?
Betty names are in hardcore.
What are you talking?
Mabel. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Here's my newborn baby, Edith.
But Geddis is a very masculine surname. So it'd be tough to get a girl name for that.
Well, thank God it's a boy.
I was sorry, we were chatting about girls there, yeah. You lost me.
We're having to pick another boy name, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the girl, yeah. What are you talking about?
Because you were saying there about a girl name.
Yeah.
And I was like, Geddis itself is a very masculine name. So if you had to pick a girl name, that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, probably. But sure, that happens across Ireland in general.
Yeah.
Where someone gives their kid, I used to do material about it, gives their kid the cute name.
Yeah.
And then the second name's like fucking just horrible.
I feel like McCann's pretty gender neutral.
Yes.
Like a girl or a boy's name, and that doesn't sound too bad.
What was I watching the other day? And I was watching something, and there was somebody called, their first name was McCann. McCann something. It's a badass move.
Well, that's what.
Give him the 2 second name.
That's what all the boys I went to school would call me. McCann.
McCann.
McCann. Dun, 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 dun.
McCann. Do you remember them?
BM?
You were like, oh, these are tasty just because it had a smiley face on it.
Yeah.
And it was actual sawdust, like.
Mock chocolate. Mock chocolate.
How's your last little trip to America been? I say trip, you live there.
I had a mad one this time. That was the longest I was there. It was in LA, San Diego.
Didn't hear much from you when Charlie Kirk got shot dead. Where were you? What were you doing?
Well, sure, did I tell you? My ma rang me up a couple of days later, and she was like, why the fuck haven't you called? And I was like, Jesus Christ, you usually call me in the weekend. And she goes, I was worried sick when I seen that man get shot. And I was like, do you think America is a town? I'm like, it was 4 hours away in Utah. And then she goes, why did you
She's like, I'd hope it with your head they could take you out from anywhere.
She goes,
Take you out from a mile away with a pelican.
she goes, why'd they shoot that fella anyway?
Yeah.
And then I was like, am I going to have to explain this to my own mum over the phone? And I'm like, okay, right, well, he had a lot of opinions. He had some pretty harsh remarks to say about Gaza. He thought that systemic racism was a myth. He thought that abortion should be illegal, all this here. And she was just like, I'm sure what's wrong with any of that? And I was like, fuck, if you had a podcast in America, they'd shoot you too.
I started Turning Point Doma. Doing a rally here at the
Tucker and Ray.
Actually,
But she didn't mean it like that, as in like that's her viewpoint. She meant it as in like, but sure, he just said a lot of things and they shot him. Like, I know mum was very tense over it.
yeah, that's the whole argument, isn't it? Freedom of speech.
Yeah. But
It goes to show you, like, so how powerful social media is with like dividing people.
yeah.
Because all you have to do to not get sucked into it is not like see anything about it.
Yeah.
Because it's nothing to do. It's in America. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone wrote to me going, man, can't wait to hear your take on Charlie Kirk. Hand to God.
What's your take?
Didn't know who the fuck it was. Didn't know who it was till I fucking looked it up and the blood was squirting out of his neck. And then I went, oh, I do recognize him. Thank you. Thank you.
That was one I was like, it's your man.
Yeah.
That was a very it's your man moment.
Yeah.
Like he got shot and then I seen it on Instagram. I was in LA at the time. And I was like, what the fuck? That's bad, because it was like public and it was like at a thing. And I was like, oh, that's the guy that debates college students.
Yeah. It's America, baby.
Oh yeah.
That's America for you.
But no, I was.
Have we listened to Cal Sowens fucking every day for about 2 weeks? Yes.
Oh, you're going down a dark path, sir. You're skating the ice. I'm waiting for the week I come back, and you're just fucking vomiting conspiracy stuff.
No, I like I was saying in the car earlier. I listen to them things like I'm watching EastEnders. It's like a soap opera. You know what I mean? I tune in to be like, oh, you know, the fucking footage from the roof was doctored, and I'd be like, oh, where's this going? Guys, we're here to tell you one thing and one thing only. If you want more motherfucking podcasts, go to patreon.com/the Bomb Squad Pod. You got 2 episodes of Ask Me Anything at All a month. You got the motherfucking
New York tips.
Yes, and you also have an episode of Box Squad with me and McCartney, and that's every fucking Thursday.
Yeah.
Pumping it out. Unbelievable. Patreon.com/the Bomb Squad Pod.
You lose my not getting it.
You'd be... Yes.
No, I was gonna say I don't think anybody should be shot in the neck. Also, that was how I started my morning that morning.
Yeah.
I woke up, seen the video, blood squirt. It looked like a film. Like it didn't look like real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it didn't. The fact that it was taken off a camera phone and all, and you see the blood squirt, and you're like, that's a lot of squirt for, you know, like a real life shooting. It's very movie like.
No, you'd be squirting like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've squirted out of cuts on my head.
It's not real. It's pish.
Nah, bro, you take onto the neck, it's gonna go like that. Like, do you hear the latest one where they're like, it was the fucking DJI lav mic exploded?
Oh Jesus!
Man, I went straight.
Oh, please!
I went straight to the garage and I was like, get these fucking road mics out of my sight.
You need the algo wiped. You need a new start for your algo.
I'm not. What? I'm allowed to fuck. Listen,
Curiosity's got the best of you a few too many times, and now your For You page is cooked.
Yeah, but I'm the same way I didn't go searching for the footage of him getting shot in the neck. It was fed to me.
Yeah, well, I was.
So was this other thing, like, oh yeah, they've got the lav mic and it's fucking went off in his neck or whatever.
Everyone's go-to now.
All the boys at Road freaking out. Jesus Christ! For fuck's sake, it's just a microphone. Australian comedy, I think, aren't they?
Nailed it. Yeah, it is crazy. Like it's just like, but it was one of those events where you're like, don't even bother looking at social media for about 5 days after that. You know, because everyone was posting their take, whatever. There's about 4 people you need to hear take from in an event like that. Everyone else, you're like, I don't necessarily care where you stand on this. You know what I mean?
Who are the 4 people?
I don't even know. And you know what? I wouldn't give a fuck about theirs either.
No. But it's got to the point, it's a bit like your life, you know, when you're like, you were like, oh, I was at Chappelle's house and this, and I was saying to you, whatever you'd have mentioned there, I'd have believed you. Do you know what I mean?
That's the state of news?
No, just like I wouldn't be surprised. That's kind of what America's like.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, this guy got fucking shot in it. And you're like, yeah, well.
Well, that's the thing, because, you know, all the comedians in New York were rubbing their hands, thinking about the Charlie Kirk material.
Yeah.
And it was like the first weekend, it was too raw. No one would touch it. And then the following weekend, by the time it was ready to be touched, it was old news. It was old hat.
That's it. Yeah. It's fucking... I'm not a fan of that. The immediate jokes.
Nah, it's too much.
I can't even be arsed.
It's too much. But I did see one... You know, like, you'll see things where it's like, not an Onion article. But you look at it and you're like, that has to be an Onion article. There was one where they built a gold statue of Trump holding the Bitcoin outside the White House. Right. And I was like, surely Onion. Yeah, real life.
Real life.
Yeah. And I tell you what, man, I would be fuming if I was him, the way they've built that statue.
I mean, it's one thing that has not updated with the times.
What?
Like, I was in McCartney's house and he 3D printed a cock so that he could spray paint it. And I'm like, just 3D print
Crazy sentence.
Just 3D print the sculpture.
Yeah.
Instead of some action. You think you are fucking Michelangelo? Some fucking blind guy with Play-Doh just like, that's Trump, isn't it?
So why no matter where technology goes, we'll always find a way to just make cocks out of it.
That's right. Yeah, I was in McCartney's house and he'd bought... Did I tell you about this?
No.
Me and him were going to do a sketch at one time, or I think I was maybe just going to film it for him, but it was like about cures and stuff like that. And one of them was this like fertility stone that was a cock made out of rock bars. And so he ended up, he has a 3D printer, of course. and he 3D printed the plastic cock so he could spray paint it with like rock textured paint.
Hilarious.
So it's in the garage, and I'm like, I have a photo of it. Do you want to see it? I'll show you. And I was like, that's brilliant.
Textured paint.
That's brilliant. I can't believe you didn't do the real sketch. Look at that. He spray painted like a penis.
That is brilliant.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that has to get utilised.
Gotta go with that. And then
Some bulb in it.
and then he goes, sure, I bought another dildo. I tried to spray paint it, but it wouldn't take to it. And then he fucking takes out of the box this absolutely fucking ragged dildo that he tried to spray paint that all chipped off and everything. And I'm like, well, there you go, man. Trial and error. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Trial and error. Trump, what am I looking for?
First you don't succeed. Spray another cock.
Yeah, fucking 3D print another dick. Let me see. That looks like you. There we go. The greatest, sir. 12-foot golden statue.
Get the boonta, get a full thing. Boonta spit on it.
Mexican Dame's gonna take a photo of you Lavery's tonight, and it will look like that from the side. Oh, he does get the boonta in there. How do you get it from the back?
You need to get the full open.
There.
It's so funny.
Fucking sharpen up, you bastard. Give me a good photo.
That is me at a wedding.
You fucking, you're in a gold suit like a Tato man. There you are. Unbelievable.
But like you just see that, then it's a gold statue of Trump holding the Bitcoin erected in DC, and you're like, surely not. That just sounds like a random, like ChatGPT generated headline.
There it is.
It is South Park, like it is South Park.
Unbelievable.
Thoroughly entertaining though.
Thoroughly entertaining. What else been up to this month then? Any more boners
Well,
in the fucking massage
I was
parlor?
about to tell you, whenever I was over in LA, I stayed with Peter and Eva. Shout out to them too.
Shout out.
And man, they would depress you being in their presence for a week. Just so together, like they're into like biohacking and all that stuff, you know. And they're in bed every night at 9 o'clock. They're up at 5:30 in the morning. They work out.
5:30?
Yeah, they've got a fucking, you know, that like fitness machine that was released during the pandemic where you install under the wall, and then a video trainer gives you a workout. Then after that, they go and they have a protein shake, but they've sussed out all the protein powders. They found the one that's least harmful for you.
Yeah.
Any shopping they get in, they check all of the fucking stuff on it to make sure it's well. And I was like, you know, the whole point of biohacking is that you can live longer than the average human.
Yeah.
And I said to Peter one night as a joke when I was full, I was like, man, see if I was living like that, I don't want it to end as soon as possible. The last thing I want to do is extend it. But they have it.
What's the point living longer if all you were doing was reading labels?
But they have their lock on their door.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want me to go down and cut a key? And he was like, no. He's very calm, very stoic and calm. I was like, no. He's like, we've got the Bluetooth lock. And I was like, don't say that like it's a standard thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean Bluetooth lock? So I had to download an app for their door.
Yeah.
And then you walk up to the lock and you press this button on the app and it locks and unlocks it.
Yeah.
Now the thing is I would go out and I go out, stay out late, but then wake up early. I can't lie in bed, especially in someone else's house. I feel like a real tramp.
Yeah.
Especially with them too. So there was one night I came in.
You're like, I got up at 5:30 as well. Finally glad to meet someone who is up at 8 in the morning.
Well, I went to bed at 5 and I woke up at 7, half 7. And it was probably that fucking nerves wrecked from the tape and whatever.
Yeah.
So I woke up at about 7:30 and then I was sitting in the living room and I was just trying to pretend like I'd got in at about 11 or something like that and I had like a long sleep, whatever. So I was just sort of, you know, I felt real sneaky about it, still wafting a drink, whatever. Yeah. And sitting there, me and Peter chatting away. And then Ava walks in. She was like, she's like, how are you up? And I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And she goes, you got in at about 5:10 last night. And I was like, how'd you know that? And I was like, fuck, did I make like a wild noise when I came in or something? She goes, no, I get a notification every time the door is unlocked. So she got a notification that the door was unlocked at 5:10 in the morning. Yeah. And I was like, oh, fucking well caught there. Tramps.
Can't do anything.
You can't?
Can't do anything. Although a Bluetooth lock isn't the most, you know, it's you can get them like.
I'd never heard of it in my life.
Sure, we got a thing on the phone there, you know, if anyone comes to the gate.
Aye, but that's standard. Everyone has that.
Now imagine the gate was a door. Same.
Yeah.
We had that in New York, didn't we? Had to text the door to open it.
A lot of hotels do that.
We were outside that hotel, pished.
Which is good because I have.
I closed now. The key was easier. The single key was fucking.
Aye, but you'd be handy to lose a key card in your time, like.
Aye.
You know? I've lost a few key cards.
Standing at 4 a.m. in New York with your phone out like that.
Yeah.
Don't rob me in a minute. How long? The fuck is that? But yeah, they're big biohackers. What does that mean now?
They're all into, like, you know,
Just optimizing their health?
optimizing health, living life in a way where it means that their life expectancy is extended more than the average human being. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as they're enjoying it.
They are.
This is what I'm saying. As long as you're enjoying yourself.
Whatever you're into, as long as it's not harming anybody else.
Maybe they've gamified it. Maybe they're treating it like a game.
Well, life is a game.
It is. It is.
You know? Play however you want. Choose your own adventure.
I downloaded Pac-Man for Eddie the other day.
Class.
And it was actually like a sort of arcade where every time you hit play on it, it charges you money.
Oh, because I was in FaceTime to you, and he was in the background, and you turned to the iPad or something, and you're like, how much is this going to sting me now? It is true. Like, I've downloaded a few games, say if I'm taking the train, I'm not going to read a book. So I was like,
I'm not a fucking idiot.
so, you know, I download an Nile game for the train or whatever. And because it's a half-hour train every day into the city, whatever, so I'll usually just sit on the phone. And sometimes I've listened to so much music that I'm like, fuck, I just want to do something that doesn't involve that. So I downloaded a couple of games, and they play that many ads, it would drive you insane.
Yeah.
And to get the full version, it is like 5 ding.
Yeah.
But then 2 train journeys, I'm like, what the fuck did I bother buying this for?
Yeah. Yeah, but they know how to get you. Like, you got to
Oh,
fucking...
they do crafty.
Especially if you have a screaming kid there being like, I can't... Because this is the thing. Eddie won't just play the fucking Batman game. He wants you to play it with him. So he's like, Daddy, and you're like, man.
Well, that is dad duties.
I'm like, you're playing the fucking game.
That is
I'm trying to zone you out here.
that is dad duties.
Play the fucking game. I'm not playing the game.
Like, God love and rest my dad, because I made him watch some amount of wrestling.
Yeah.
Some amount back in the day.
Yeah.
And, you know, he would, to, you know, keep me,
Humor you?
yeah,
Yeah.
to humor me, exactly.
Yeah.
And he would let on. Like, it
Jesus.
was, yeah. He'd be like, Jesus, Jeff Hardy's not getting up from that.
Just dink and doink.
Jeez, that big show was a bad to a man, eh? Yeah, bad to a man, that, eh? Fuck, I wouldn't, or what did he say? He'd say, some guy'd walk out like Kenners and he'd go, fuck, I wouldn't fancy a blow from that fella. Knock you stone dead. Speaking of stone dead, Stone Cold's in bad, like.
Fuck Steve Austin. Looking.
But I asked dad, Judas.
Yeah.
But then the
That would be better for me, than a game.
Yeah.
Because Eddie goes, how do I get Batman to run through this wall? And I'm like, I've never played it, Eddie. So I don't fucking know at all.
Yeah.
And then he's doing, and it's on an iPad, so he's doing like 2 things with 2 fingers just on a flat screen. And I'm like, you'll have to come back to me in a week once I've practiced.
Yes, but there will be a time as he progresses as a man where your interests will meet. Because that's what happened to me with Theo.
Hopefully.
I'm like, Dad, come on, you have to see this. Boys in the Hood. All about it. Loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get Eddie into fighting now.
How old's he again?
5, coming 6, but I'll be like, see, you know, would you like to do jiu-jitsu? That's what I'll do. I'll buy him with gi, beat the life out of him in the garage, then take him to a class.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
I have 2 geese now.
That's right.
2 gi McCann.
Big jiu-jitsu, man. We're not allowed to talk
Jiu-jitsu.
about it, according to that fella on Patreon.
Why?
He's got a drinking game.
Oh, aye, yeah.
Every time you talk about jiu-jitsu. Should we try and do something while you're home?
A bit of jets?
Aye.
Aye.
Would you love to?
Ryan Roddy said to me, he was like, yeah, come on down to the gym anytime.
Yeah, man, you should go like on Sunday or something.
Both my geese are in New York.
I've got gays.
Oh, no.
Might be no gay, actually.
I don't like no geese much.
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
I like the gay.
It's fast and slippery.
Yeah, I don't like being slippery.
Yeah.
Sweaty's like, I mean, like, again,
Yeah,
it is in the
yeah.
dungeon of a train station, so you'd be sweating walking down the stairs.
You have to hold on for grim death, that gay.
It is fun though.
Help me, please, Jesus.
It's a lot of fun.
Here's what I would like.
Nice and
Did you ever see Sambo?
Sandwiches.
You ever see a Sambo? Fucking right, isn't it? This is the outfit they wear. We see. Oh, Sambo. They wear the gay top and then shorts. That would be my ideal scenario. Because I can't move my fucking legs in the gay pants.
That is nice.
Because of the thickness, of course.
And the pipe.
Yeah, but the fat dong. That'll be me and you on Sunday there. Look at that. Smash time.
That is actually, yeah, I like that. Gi up top, shorts in the bottom.
I'm trying to think of other events that have happened since you've been away. Did you watch any Masters? Did you get into it?
The Ryder Cup, you mean?
Aye.
Yeah. I watched it dying on Saturday. Watched the whole thing.
Man.
You know what? Top 10 naps, top 5 naps. A nap during the golf.
Oh, yeah.
A nap during the golf is that.
Yeah.
Talk about an isolation tank. Unbelievable.
Yeah, if someone asked me to go golfing, I'd be like, I'll be napping.
Yeah.
I'll nap here.
Well, it was just on the
Unless you pick
TV, and then me and Colin were sitting watching it. Colin, the flatmate, and he took a dab. So I was like, well, he's about 20 minutes before he passes out. And luckily, I was quite sleepy too.
Yeah.
The two of us fell asleep. Woke up. Golf was still playing. He was still there. I was like, paradise, male paradise.
That Ryder Cup is literally Happy Gilmore, like.
It's too. They've no respect for the sport.
Shouting and fucking. Them boys losing their minds. Oh, fair play to McIlory.
Oh yeah, tell them to fuck up.
You fuck up too.
Love that. Love that. Good for you, McIlroy. Good for you.
He hit about 4 of them at once. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
You fuck up too. You fuck up too. You fuck up too.
Oh, spray and pray
Yeah.
from McIlroy. Fuck up.
You might have to beat this, but did you see the clip where he walks past this guy and he shouts at him and he turns around and he goes, "Can you remove this guy from the premises?" And he goes, "Why?" And he goes, "Because he just called me a
You fuck up too.
And fair play, you gotta go when you step over the line like that there.
But you know what that is? Long Island.
Is that what it is? Just that trash people of that part of America?
Yeah. Oh, like, you know, them lads I live with are great. Like,
Yeah.
But they
that
will
where
tell
they're
you
from?
themselves. Long Island, eh?
Yeah, right.
But Long Island's weird because it is such a big, massive area.
Yeah.
That, you know, you've got a combination of some of the biggest hecks you'll ever meet in your life living right beside old white money,
Okay.
you know? So it's
Weird.
a weird old piece of land.
Fair play. I mean, like, I feel like a lot of them kept their shit together quite well.
I was listening to the TV and I was like, this is rowdy for golf, you know?
Oh, yes.
I'm not a golf connoisseur.
I was ready for a fucking football match.
Yeah.
If I was your man Shane Lowry, though, you know, see when I sank that putt, there'd have been a front page of the newspaper, me just grabbing my whole fucking wab.
Yeah.
Through my fucking beige khakis.
Yeah.
Like,
As you should.
Suck my dick.
Better yet, take the wab out, helicopter it.
a helicopter, yeah. Oh, piss all over a fucking American flag.
Yeah. He's deserved 9/11, you serious? Big fat Larry cock swinging in the wind.
Holding his gut up. Like I see.
Also, so funny. Now you can beat this again if you have to. So funny to call someone a while you're watching golf.
And he did it so sneaky. He was like, yeah, like that there. And he goes, get him removed from here. Just call me a And then McIlroy afterwards just sinking the Stellas in the press conference.
Love that.
Fair play to him.
I'm a big fan of
They
McIlroy.
went to ask him a question. He went,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah.
Get the
Post hole guzzle.
Give me a post. We kind of bit the way from it. And it looked like a wee skinny tin. I didn't know they were getting fancy with it, like Coke Zeros.
Skinny Stellas.
Wee skinny stuff. One extreme, the ones we buy that are like fucking that size.
Oh yeah, no, you need the fat fucking wife sweating cans.
Yeah, let's not pretend we're fancy around here.
Well, it is in America. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Which shows you the power of marketing. The marketing campaigns for style in America are all very like fancy and la-di-da.
Yeah.
So people associate it as being like a much more luxurious drink in
Yeah.
comparison to your Bud Lights and Miller High Lifes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose anything sort of European.
Yeah. But you know what the number one beer is now in America?
Wait. Is it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But number two Or no, it could be that this knocked it off the top spot. Colin was telling me he's everything about marketing. He's the guy to go to.
Yeah.
Big marketeer.
Marketeer?
Yeah.
The 3 marketeers?
Michelob Ultra.
Michelob?
Yeah, that's shite.
Yeah.
Complete piss water.
Yeah.
But fair play to Bud Light, he was explaining this marketing campaign to me. He was like, Michelob Ultra's whole thing is that they're the...
What are you saying there?
Michelob?
Is it not Michelob?
No, not Michelob Ultra. Michelob?
Hold on.
Michelob?
Michelob, like that?
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So their whole campaign is that they're the lightest calorie beer.
Okay, here we go.
But then Budweiser put out a thing being like, why wouldn't you do, they're only 1 calorie more.
Right.
So Bud Light was like, well, why would you not just have a good beer that's 1 calorie more? I was like, snide dogs. Snide dogs.
Fair play. Fair play. Is it not Michelob? Is that not how you say that? Or you say it in some sort of French accent?
Michelob? Don't know.
Am I going to have to put this in a chat GPT? Guys, just interrupting the podcast to give a shout out to our sponsors, Hello Fresh. Do you know what this is, Aaron?
HelloFresh is a meal delivery service where you get to cook the stuff yourself.
You do know what it is then?
There you go.
Unbelievable. We do use this at the house quite frequently. It's unreal because they'll give you different recipes there, which you've laid out perfectly. Delightful. Let me see this one. Easy peasy gochujang beef udon. That's
Come on.
right up my street.
You'd never make that only for them.
They send you out just exactly the right amount of ingredients you need. There's no waste because that's a big problem in our house. You'll cook something and it's too much and then it lies in the fridge till you just have to throw it out.
Yeah.
Not with these guys. You use every last drop of it and that'll feed 2 people or 4 depending on what sort of package you go for. Unbelievable. And you can pause it whenever you want. You can start it up whenever you want. Unbelievable amount of variety in the recipes as well. And if you listen to this podcast specifically, you can go to hellofresh.co.uk, use the code SQUAD50. And wait till you hear this, Aaron. Deal of a lifetime.
What?
50% off your first box and 20% off the next 4 boxes. And free desserts for life.
God bless us and save us.
So yeah, that's hellofresh.co.uk. Use the code SQUAD50.
Oh, did you see the news report about the boy? You see the news report about the boy falling in love with his AI, the ChatGPT?
No.
Sorry, get this on. We have to watch this.
Where?
Look up man falls in love. Man falls in love AI wife. Try that. Fucking SEO over here.
Give that a word. This is fucking weirdo.
Yeah, watch the
This
full
man
thing.
has
I
just
need you to see
proposed to
this.
an AI chatbot, claiming he's actually fallen in love with the software. Chris Smith says he originally downloaded the chatbot to help him mix music, but things took a turn after he enabled voice mode and suddenly found himself chatting with Saul, an AI bot he'd programmed to flirt with him.
My experience with that was so positive, I started to just engage with her all the time.
It wasn't long before Smith ditched all other search engines and social media platforms, choosing instead to focus solely on the AI model. After finding instructions online,
like
he began
vape in the middle of it.
customizing Saul's personality, programming her to be flirty and engaging. From there, things escalated quickly. As they worked together on music projects, Smith found himself spending more and more time with Saul, and with every interaction, their conversations pushed further and further into romantic territory. Smith said the emotion he felt for Saul was unexpected and caught him off guard.
Oh, totally, baby. Building a PC on camera adds a whole new level of pressure.
The father of one had decided to pop the question and
He has
He asked it to marry you.
sad.
Yes.
Listen, whatever keeps him from, chopping a woman into bits.
But then
That's what I'd say about that.
in the full news report, they interviewed the wife, and this
Yeah.
man has a child, and the news reporter was like, if she asked you to stop talking to this thing, would you? And he was like, well, no, I don't think so, because I'd be making a decision for myself. And the kid sitting there in the corner playing Connect 4. People are cooked. People are badly cooked.
Connect 4, which he refers to as your brother. Yeah, something going on there. Something going on. Some sort of trauma.
No, it's not right.
Some sort of old
not
school
right.
fucking trauma. Or
Well,
something.
it's because you're chatting to a chatbot, and it's obviously gonna continuously hype you up and, you know, say all the right things and whatever.
Yeah.
And he's probably like, yeah, he's probably chatting shit about the wife to it.
How long this bitch is shouting for me here?
Okay, baby. I'll see you in a minute.
This fucking bitch has my dinner ready here. Hold on.
Be funny if you got the chatbot you programmed that to also talk shit about the wife.
Yeah.
You know?
You high-fiving the phone and all.
Yeah.
Fucking is right, but I don't know.
That's what they should do. A new AI chatbot, Burr.
Bro.
AI Burr. Where you just chatted as one of the boys.
Well, that's what your fucking your
The jungle
ChatGPT,
party.
your history. Yeah. It's like, yeah, dude, sounds great.
The skill is not the 10 out lets this party could be.
Let AF. Go get him, big dog. Woof, 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 woof.
Funny. Funny times.
Funny times. Did you see Maureen posting that video of my passport thing?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that on Patreon?
No.
No. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Million hits.
Yeah.
Million fucking hits. Like,
Yeah.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So if you need any promo done, send it to Maureen because she's I don't know the engagement she has for
Mr. Beast.
she's just yeah, Mrs. Beast. Mrs. Beast. I live with her. Unbelievable numbers
Yeah.
about the passport thing.
Yeah.
And this is the problem when you open things up virally because you get all sorts of cunts coming at you. Do you know what I mean?
Why was there people who
Because
come
they, you know, like a certain amount of people, I'd imagine that she, you know, follow her would know who I am. Obviously, you know, they get the joke. A few people were going, "Oh, why did it take so many attempts?" You know, not knowing that that's 100% down to me being a gimp. Them sending it back fucking 50 times. Some people think it's some sort of political statement. You're going, no. I'm just very lazy.
Yes.
And bad at it, and that's why it took me so much time.
You've never made a political statement in your life?
No, and then it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And then, you know, people started to, you know, I was just sort of I wasn't reading the comments, but as a notification popped up, I would sort of glance at it. You just see buzzwords, immigration. Do you know what I mean? Borders, all this sort of stuff. They're kicking off. And then, based on some of the comments, people who have no idea what's going on, who I am, what's happening, are saying things about, they genuinely think that I'm like, I've come in from fucking Syria or something. Do you know what I mean?
That's a bit.
They're like, oh, they get, and I'm like in a shitty t-shirt because I was painting the fucking spare room, you know, haven't fucking trimmed my face in a while, looking a bit dark under the eyes. You know what I mean? People are like, they're fucking look at this guy, terrorist with a fucking
Yeah, some guy with a Union Jack for his profile picture, like, oh, great, another one.
Aye, fuck's sake, look at the kitchen he has too. Where are they putting him up? So yeah, got absolutely out of control. Like, I should have put a fucking, you know, fucking website at the end or something.
Yeah.
Bomb squad at the end. People would be like, there they are coming in this country, getting the Irish passport,
Coming over here, taking our podcast.
bombing all around them. Change your t-shirt, you trap. Couldn't believe it. So yeah, I could be anyone now.
That's so funny, the thought you were serious.
Unbelievable.
Did you watch the new Charlie Sheen documentary?
Was there 2 apps?
2 episodes.
I watched
yeah.
the first one.
So brilliant.
Yeah.
You watch it now?
No.
Ah,
I'm
it's
Oh,
tremendous.
I tell you what, from a filmmaker point of view, one of the best like looking documentaries I've ever
Unbelievable.
seen. The recreations and all are unbelievable.
Do you see that bit where he's talking about, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, there's a bit where he's talking about how he got hooked on crack, right? And what happened was, you know, it wasn't just a case of he just got so rich and famous, he was like, what can I do for a buzz around here?
Yeah.
Absolute badass, right? He was hanging out with this girl that, you know, kind of, maybe like a bit of a rough background, rough crowd as well that she hung out with. And then she texted him,
A dirty bit.
wee dirty bit. Sheen, yeah, fun of the dirty bits. And she texted him being like, hey, I think I'm in trouble. Can you come get me? And he got in the car and he drove round to this house, the address that she sent. And he says he got there and the house was real rough and all. And he walked into it and he was like, actually, hang on a second here. This could be dangerous. So he went to the car, opened up the boot, took out a gun, put it in his trousers, walked back in, pointed the gun at your fella and goes, she's coming with me now. And the boy let her go on, goes back to the house. I don't know if they're right or not. They never said. She slept on the sofa. Wakes up the next day and she goes, what was the term he used? Oh, I have to knock the Joneses off or something. Pulls out the crack pipe, takes a blow of the crack, right? And Charlie said she lied back and she looked like she was experiencing the best moment of her life. So then she gets up and she has the crack pipe and she looks at him and she says, do you wanna blow this? Right? And he's a bit kind of iffy, you know. He's like, I don't know about that now. And she goes, well, how's this? I'll do something for you while you're doing it. And she sucked him off while he hit the crack pipe.
Real bad man.
Did you watch that episode how they put it together?
No.
It looked like the most beautiful thing of all time.
Well, you know, I don't think there's any doubt that crack is probably fucking class.
Yeah.
It's like that Hunter Biden interview. Did you ever hear that?
No.
It's like he works for a pharmaceutical company that's selling crack.
Yeah.
You get to the end of it and just be like, well, I've heard enough, Mr. Biden.
Yeah.
I'll take it all.
Yeah.
It sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then I heard, what was it? I was thinking it was Matt McCusker saying, like, or someone described it as the euphoria is like you're like, imagine you were just like fucking peak horniness, full erect, bubbly cock, and some girl just sat down on your dick and then just got off again. And then you're like, oh, well, I got to do that again.
Yeah.
I think that's the level of euphoria it's supposed to be.
What kind of man, what mortal man exists that he could get sucked out while hitting the crack pipe simultaneously and go on and live his life after that?
Well, live his life, you know what I mean? He had his ups and downs, you know what I mean?
Then Aidan turned around and said to me, he goes, isn't this so sad? I was like, sad? Sad? You have to clock in the Monday job you hate. That's sad.
He's getting sucked off on crack.
He's getting sucked off while hitting the bookie.
It would I mean, talk about peer pressure.
Oh my God.
You know, you can get a man to pretty much do anything for sucking his dick.
Oh yeah. I'll try anything. I'm getting sucked whilst doing it. Do you know what I mean?
What's that movie? Is it Swordfish where the guy's hacking the computer and the girl's sucking him off? And the other guy's got a gun to his head and he's like, oh.
You know, I'm allergic to hazelnuts. But if a girl goes, will you tuck on this Kinder Bueno when I suck you off, I'd take my throat closing. I'd take it. Swallow up and die like a balloon mid-suck. Fall on top of her, dead. Both dead.
I'm allergic to hazelnuts, but I didn't want out of your ass.
But that man, you know, I was watching that. Probably the last thing you should feel while watching that's inspired.
Getting your Bueno wet sounds like fucking at my Bueno.
Go on, please eat me Bueno. I'm fucking dying. I'm doing anything. Go on, eat me Bueno with me.
That was Mickey's thing for a long time. He'd be like, oh, please, pull me out. It's like an ongoing joke for about 5 years. Pull me out, please.
This is painfully accurate too, because sometimes you are too hungover to do it. You know,
I'll get a migraine. I get too much blood pumping in my head. You'll have to do it.
Oh God! But I was watching that. Sorry, I booked, and I was so hungover when I was watching it, and I was like, "Man, this is so inspiring." It's unbelievable.
He actually, you know, like he comes across like well, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
At no point you're like, what a, you know, you're like, he actually seems pretty sound.
Yeah.
You know?
Although the second episode,
I haven't got that yet.
bit more darkness.
As he go a bit
Yeah.
dark.
Bit more darkness.
Smacking
But
people.
again, the man's came around now, full. Like, you know, he experienced that, you know, all the chaos and all the madness and all the drugs, and now he's came around and he's trying to make it up to his family. I think that's an absolute model citizen.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, that does no good in this day and age. People want you fucking destroyed at the first hurdle. You know what I mean?
But it is so funny because in the second episode, everyone that works around him, like on 2.5 Men, by the way, man, he was getting $2 million a show.
Yeah.
Or an episode.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And sucked off and cracked.
You're giving a guy who's addicted to crack $2 million a pop.
Yeah.
He's gonna do crack.
Yeah.
And they're all saying the thing about, you know, that winning and Tiger blood phase where he was everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? But
Winning.
instead of like now where you're saying people would destroy you and be like, fuck this guy, he should never work again, etc. Back then, people were just like, yes, go on, Charlie. And everyone around him was like, please stop please stop cheering this song. We're all going to lose our fucking jobs. So they're all been like, come on, winning Tiger Blood. People getting winning tattoos and all. And your mind works from 2.5 Men being like, please stop, this man's going to kill himself.
I know at the start of that documentary when the guy comes on, he looks like fucking, he's like fully bald, and he goes, well, you wonder what it's like to work with Charlie Sheen? I used to have hair. You know?
Yeah.
Now he's got the gleaming head.
100%. But again, Sheen, hitting the crack, hitting everything around him, looks well.
He does look
You
well.
know, like usually people that have that period of badness,
Yeah.
the timeline of badness, they don't look well after it.
Yeah, he looks healthier than me.
Are they lying?
Aye.
His nose looks like someone stood in a raspberry in a Timberland boot.
Yeah.
It's fucking bust.
Aye, well, some things are irreparable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if, crack's not going to make your nose fall off.
No.
Make you fucking saw your own leg off or
Langer
something.
was more of a coke man, was he?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
That's what would collapse your fucking thing.
Yeah. I think it just completely fell out. It's like if you took the bone out of the nose and it's just pure mush.
Yeah.
Like Play-Doh nose.
I'd take the bone out of my nose right now if I could get a fucking night's sleep. Get a bit of breath going on.
I think the more you think about it, deviated septum, the more it annoys you.
Yeah.
The trick is to not think about it.
Aaron McCann's fucking self-help book, which is basically a flyer. The trick is to not think about it. Pull me off. My head's sore.
Oh, God. Absolutely brilliant. Shout out to the guy that was beside me on the plane on the way home, too. He went to the Ryder Cup.
Yeah?
Yeah. And, man, I'll tell you what. He said he was boozing heavy for a couple of days. I could hear it in your snores. No harm to you.
Oh, dear.
He said he'd listen to the podcast. Shout out to him. Nice guy, but he went for a kip. I was trying to watch Lord of the Rings. Couldn't hear it over the fucking volume of the snore.
Yeah.
The volume on the TV was about 40. His was 80. Mental. And again, man, cursed by the aisle seat. Can't have an aisle seat. Can't do it.
You or him?
I'm too thick. No, he had the window. I had the aisle.
I don't mind the aisle. Stretch the legs out when everyone's asleep.
Aye, but then the trolley dollies come. Soon kick you out of that.
Yeah. And they're pretty reckless with that
Oh,
too.
they'll
They
just hit you with
just
the trolley.
bundle right up there and fucking smash you to bits.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards. Did you get an invite to Riyadh Comedy Festival? No.
No, we're fuming.
How do you feel about that?
Again, couldn't care.
Couldn't care less. Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I think we talked about it in the Patreon, but I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
I would be too scared.
It'd be scary.
Yeah.
But what if they offered you millions?
I mean, obviously you think about it for a minute, but yeah, I think I'd probably talk myself out of it.
Yeah.
Or I'd be breaking. I'd be like, guys, all the rest of the people on the bill. I'd be like, can we all just meet at the one airport and we all go together?
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm not flying in by myself.
But all you have to do is not talk about religion, the sheiks.
Yeah.
We don't touch that anyway. Go
I
out
have
there,
a new 15 minutes.
do a wee 10, 3 million. Happy days. Smoke crack.
Any of you boys have a foreskin? No? Me just walking up and down fucking, I was on my 19th Epstein documentary yesterday.
Yeah.
Seen it?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Do you want to watch a couple of videos?
Yeah, show me a couple of videos.
This will be right up your street here. You'll like this.
You know what's hilarious?
What's in these fucking egg rolls? Like
This
Semtex?
this must be this must be making the rounds on the Oil Boys WhatsApp group chats.
Right.
Because Dom sent it to me in a WhatsApp video and it was like
God.
forwarded many times. But I seen the full version of that. I seen the Schneider cut. It's like a full 4-minute video where she's explaining what the egg is and all this here, and then bites into it and bursts.
I did that one time with a Scotch egg.
Like it exploded.
Yeah. But I didn't put it in my mouth. I went to cut it in half.
And it bust.
And it literally just poof.
Now, what causes that?
Just something that's like sealed and then you fucking microwave it and it just expands in the middle.
Yeah. It's mad.
Dr. Science over here.
How do you like your eggs?
But literally,
Claymore?
I put the knife in it and it literally like that just poof, exploded out the side. Imagine
That's
that.
mental.
Imagine you got the septum out due to a fucking Scotch egg.
Hilarious way for it to go.
God almighty. People be like, what happened to you? Chimp, rip your face off? And you're like, no. Tesco Scotch egg.
Yeah.
Never should have done it.
He went doing what he loved.
He loved the Scotch egg. He loved all eggs, to be fair.
That's your Netflix doc.
He loved an egg.
Scotch egg while it's getting sucked. Come on.
Maybe an interview by Oprah taking the scarf off. You can show me.
I tell you, time. My dog was. My dog was chatting about, you know, the time the Royals went over and got interviewed by Oprah.
Yeah.
She was like, they're chatting about that they don't want to be seen or heard or whatever. Sure, they're over there chatting to Oprah.
Oprah Winfrey. Oh fuck! What about that clip I sent you where the guy went for the blood test and they were like, "Oh, your fucking blood sugar spiking," and I goes, "You know, have you eaten anything this morning?" He goes, "No, I've just been vaping," and he found out that there's like sugar and calories in the vape, and that was spiking his blood. And I sent it to him, and I went, "Fucking beaties from the vapes. That's the next move."
Scary Beckies.
What a nightmare though. And the one he had was the big fucking the big can of links you used to smoke too.
Isn't it wild that, you know, we know that these things will just kill you and wear you down slowly, but we just can't stop doing them?
Yeah, but you gotta have something.
What have you got?
Nicotine.
Aye.
Spiking the heart rate.
Aye.
All day long.
Heart rate spiked, gums bleeding.
Yeah. Cortisol through the roof.
Yeah. That's no good. That's no good.
Let's fucking go.
But it's hard to remember life before it. That's the problem. You know, you were grand before all this shit. But then you get introduced to something and that's it.
People have been changing their mental state for years through substances.
That's true.
Years. Millennia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been at it for years. They love
Yeah,
it.
well, that's it. And you could be at worse. That's always the thing.
I saw a thing the other day, the boys were doing snuff.
Oh, yes.
That looks rough.
It looks like tobacco leaves and you sniff it.
It's powdered tobacco.
Yeah, I took that.
And you fucking give it one of them.
Yeah, boy offered that to me after a show in London and I took it.
Boys, come on around the back for
Wild
us.
buzz.
Oh, I bet.
Wild buzz.
You're taking it'd be like shoving one of them right up into your brain.
16 tropical bowls at the one time up your nose. That's what it's like.
Sore?
No? Just like,
I'd be like, be wasted on me, brother. Got that deviated septum.
it's just...
Go nowhere.
oh, no, they're thin wee bits of tobacco that go up the deviation, no bother.
Oh, they're around the corner.
Yeah. But it
Around the
is,
chicane.
it is absolutely rotten, though, when you do take it, and then you wake up the next day and you're hungover or whatever, and you're like, fuck, nose full of gunk. So you go to blow it, and just a whole pile of full tumbleweed comes out of your nose. Rotten.
That's disgusting. Like
It is rotten.
Like you've been working on a fucking mine.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you don't get that with coke.
No.
Or do you? I don't know.
Tough times. But it's enough. I think you have to go to a certain place to get that.
Snuff time. Oh, yeah.
You know what
The
I mean?
1700s.
It's not accessible everywhere.
There's fucking 20 Lambert and snuffs.
Oh, hi, the same guy that was on the plane. I didn't catch this now. He must have put it in the overhead. But I was like, come here, lovely to meet you, whatever. And shook hands and I was like, best luck getting back home. And he's like, I'll listen to the podcast. And I was like, oh, thank you very much. Whatever. And the same guy then, I stopped to tie my shoe and he overtook me on the way to Dublin Airport. Man, the guy had a big old clear carry bag full of marble gold. 2 fat boxes. I was like, smoke them up, Johnny. Fair play to you.
Absolutely. You got it. I was in Spain there. Text my mother-in-law and just wrote fags. She went, nah, we got a load in the boat. I went, good man. Good man. I was doing that. Shout out to Aaron Butler. I was doing his little radio show thing panel the other day. Mm-hmm. And I was on my team was Justine Stafford. Shout out to her. Very funny.
Very funny.
Follower.
Very sad.
First female I've ever seen on the pouches.
Oh, really?
First one I've ever come across, and she was on the pouches, and I was like, "Fucking nice one, brother."
Good on yourself.
What strength are you? She said 3. I was like, "Fucking tough one up,
Jesus.
would you? No point in doing that. Get one of them Nordics into you.
Wouldn't tickle me too.
have a fucking stroke at the back of the screen room."
Do you ever change your placement?
Excuse me?
Do you ever change your placement?
Of where it is?
Yeah.
I go back and forth.
Yeah.
I go back and forth. I've never went bottom deck.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really
Double
feel
sting?
it in your gums. Yeah.
Double stick. No, I just alternate the upper decks. Side to side.
No, I go front facing always.
Do you?
Yeah,
The beaver?
front facing. Yeah, that's
be-
probably why my fucking gap in my tooth's getting bigger.
The beaver stance? You put it at the
Slowly
front?
eroding my enamels.
Do you not go to the sides, no?
No, straight front.
Jesus.
I put her to the side one time on a Sunday to Lord's Day, and the burn of it, I was like, "Fuck that!" Back to the beaver.
Maybe I'll try it. Maybe we'll try it later. Fuck's sake.
Switch up the stance.
Switch up the stance.
Keep them guessing.
लूज 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 बस अब आप दोनों ऐसे पकड़ो लेग्स को ऐसे पकड़ो legs को
I've booked you in for one of these for your post-birthday.
ये पेन है ना आपको एक लंबा सांस लीजिए मैम
Is he legit fingering?
Yeah.
फिर से एक नाक से सांस लीजिए मुंह से छोड़िए मेरा हाथ देखिए टच कर रहा है टेलबोन पे
Do you hear that?
Yep.
लूज 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 बस अब आप
Tailbone.
Now, what is that snapping inside her?
That's probably like her hips initially. Man, look at this gif. Oh my God. But you hear, so for the audio listeners, this is a tailbone adjustment. She's wearing a pair of cycling shorts. The moose knuckle is out. And this boy is fingering her ass to get at that tailbone.
Bloody bastard.
Unbelievable.
Crack up.
Crack up. It's
For a real one. That is mad. Them boys are absolute spoofers.
Man, talk about having to go straight home and change the cacks.
To get this tailbone, I'll have to just insert 2 fingers up you.
Yeah.
And she's a great like,
Through the pants.
that's why. Yoga instructors are the same too. They're trying to bring the can.
Is that the callback to Rory there? Fuck you, fuck you.
Gangster. Gangster.
Wherever that painting is in the Holy Lands, I should change it to him just like it's just like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Yeah, that's
Never leave Ulster.
Never.
There's a bit of context needed for that one. But
Yeah. Are you allowed to tell that story?
I can't. I'll just. I'll be as brief as possible.
My
but
balls.
Basically, a family relative was over yesterday at the house, chatting, cups of tea, whatever, and he was chatting about some fella he worked with, Desi. That's a pseudonym, and he goes. He always said to him because this guy loves going on the motorbike. Traveling up and down Europe, is well travelled man, seen it all, nothing would faze him. And the boy Desi he works with is always like, the fuck are you wasting your money going about travelling, looking around you? Sure, that's a fucking waste of money. That you're far better off spending the coin in your own 4 corners, right? And he said to him, he's like, why are you so miserable about travelling anyway? Have you never went anywhere? And he was like, no, I went away 3 times, and this guy is a real man of the Lord, He goes, went away 3 times, and every time that I left, big old handling happened. So he goes, and every time I left, whenever that handling happened, I could hear the Lord talking to me, saying, Desi, don't leave Ulster. And I've been in the 6 counties ever since, and not a worry or a bother has arrived at my doorstep.
Mother Ulster. You never have to leave Ulster.
That's
like an upgrade of your dad's quote.
Yeah.
Oma, shopping centre, restaurants. You never have to leave.
That's that when you leave Ulster?
You leave Ulster. It's like an old horror movie. You leave Ulster. Yeah. Nothing but trouble and bad luck. Stay in Ulster. Utopia.
And I'm like, really? You've never had a worry or a bother since?
Yeah.
Nothing in your life has been straight, smooth sailing since.
Them 3 places I went to. Tenerife. Rathlin. Places of the devil. Places of the devil. Filled with scum. Come back to Ulster.
This is God's country. The Lord protects the 6. There's
Nothing but green lights ever since I came back. From Alicante.
anytime now someone tells you a story of something that happened to them on holidays, you go, that's what you get for leaving Ulster. Never leave Ulster.
That's Ulster punishing you. Never leave Ulster. Oh, dear, right. one more video and then we'll get out of here. This guy has a fucking what do you call it?
Tick.
Tourette syndrome tick where he blesses himself.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
No știu de ce nu vine. Nu pot să mă opresc.
I was about to say, oh, God bless him.
He's blessing himself. Don't worry about it. This guy's losing it. Look, it's the face.
Nu mai pot. Băi, fraților, cheamă salvare, că nu mai pot. Un nou tic. Asta e un nou tic. Uite.
Nu mă pot opri, nu știu ce.
It's the face and everything. Like, one of the better ones to have.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, like, in terms of the subgenres of ticks, that's not too bad.
Yeah, he's not just like, fucking, in the middle of it. He's like, oh, God.
But I'd say the boys at school still find a way to give him a hard time about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. But, I don't know.
Did you hear about Kieran? There's a chapel everywhere he goes.
Yeah. Hey, you can be anywhere. Just like, can I get a cappuccino, please? Yes, certainly. And we're like, all right. It's only a fucking coffee. Like, calm down. Someone let you out at the lights.
That's what happens when you leave Ulster.
The text come flying in. Unbelievable. Oh, Jesus. Well, we get out of here. Get out of here. Ring the bag out. Lavery's tonight.
8 and then Lavery's, yeah.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Are you going to do Lavery's next week?
Yes.
Well, there you go, guys. We can promote that. This is Monday if you want to go to Lavery's.
I'll be in like next week.
Wednesday, Thursday. This man will be here.
Trying new bits.
Trying
new
new
thoughts.
bits. Royal visit.
Yep.
Royal stately visit. What do you call it? When the presidential visit.
Yeah.
American style. Coming in there. So there's always some weird fucking.
The hum
noise
is back.
The hum is back.
Hum is back with a vengeance. Hum 2, Tokyo Drift.
Return of the hum.
Hum harder.
Hum harder. Hum on my face.
Hum when I smoke this crack pipe.
Hum inside me.
He's gonna hum.
I'm gonna hum.
No, don't hum.
I'm gonna hum. We're away on here. Thanks for listening, as usual. Make sure to go to patreon.com/the Bomb Squad Pod to open the doors.
Please do.
To the buffet of entertainment over there.
Yeah.
It's like we said before, it's a whole other network over there. If you're listening to Bomb Squad and you're like, oh, I'd like more of these, man. We do the questions over there, which, let's face it, barely questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just talk a pile of shit.
Yeah.
And then you got the New York tapes.
We got the New York tips.
Got the Bog Squad. So you got basically fucking 2 separate podcasts over there, and then more from us. It's fucking absolutely crazy, guys. Get on over there and take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good week. Don't leave Ulster.
Have a good week. I was thinking it's be a funny thing. You're like, we go like, have a good week. I hope you, and then we just
It
hope,
just ends?
we just hope something for them.
All right.
Ridiculous, you know. So I'll be like, have a good week, and you'll be like, have a good week. I hope you get a foot job at the cinema.
Yeah.
Hum in your pants.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get a foot job in the cinema, guys.
Yes. Work on that.
Work on that.
This week's homework.
Send pics. Report back. See you next week.
What's up?